Hi, my beautiful people. Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Yay! And as well myself, of course. My sweet people, first of all, a huge thank you to you for participating in the encouragement and upliftment of the collective. That was just incredible and is still incredible because it keeps trickling in your beautiful comments. And you all are reacting between each other, meaning you are indeed uplifted, and some of you are talking with each other in the comment section, and I really love that because it goes all across the board. A bunch of different religions, a bunch of different countries, a bunch of different skin colors, and I so dig that because we are indeed able to be just one here. This is the platform for it, right? And where you can actually see and witness that this is working and this is happening. So thank you so much. I'm really grateful to you guys, okay? We have yet to pick someone. Very little time for the 20-minute free private reading, right? There are so many comments and so many people that left comments, but I trust Spirit. Spirit just hasn't picked yet, so we'll see what happens, okay? But it'll definitely happen. The second thing is, this is your pick a card reading. It is timeless. Whenever it reaches you, then it may be your message at that time. You may pick a pile right now and then come back to it later, and maybe then it's a different pile. It's really work intuitively, okay, with whatever you feel here. It's titled, What Blessings Are Coming Your Way? So you may choose from 3 piles, 1, 2, or 3. 1 being the pile with a tiger eye. 2 being the pile with the glass here. And 3 with the fossil. Okay? So if you want to, you can pause the video and meditate which pile is yours, and it's going to be whichever one you feel drawn to. All right. And what I also want to say before we get into the piles, so I don't have to repeat myself 3 times, it's a general reading. So please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, okay? Because that means it's for somebody else. It can never resonate with each and every one of you. But there's a good chance because there are 3 piles. So you can choose, and your intuition is going to help you too. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific. You can reverse the placements. And yeah, let's hop right into it. I'm curious to see what wants to come out, you lovely people. See you shortly. Hello. Guys, I forgot to mention, first of all, pile number 1, right, with the tiger eye, if you've picked that one. Once we reach the 10,000 subscribers, we are going to offer a 20% discount deal for all of you as a huge thank you for your participation in this. So hit that subscribe button, please. That 20% is on all extendeds for that month whenever we hit the 10,000, and on all private readings. So that's quite exciting. All right. If you have picked pile number 1, then this is your reading. We have here the Shamanic Oracle card. We have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card and the Guardian Angel card, which I'll read to you later. For those of you that have been with me know this, but we'll start with the tarot here. All right, I'm excited. Are you? Let's see. Oh, wow. You have Karma as your first card out. Now that's a major arcana here for you. We have 6 of those, by the way, and 3 of those. So there are scales that are being balanced. This is about past life. Immediately I'm getting past life, and I'm also getting quite warm. There's something in the making. Maybe you're trying to close out a karmic cycle right now. But things are in flow for sure here for you. And possibly another person as well. Doesn't have to be. Does not have to be. Yeah, a karmic cycle is coming to a close here for sure. And there's wisdom that you're going to come into. Wow. You have the 9 of Pentacles. This is you. Someone very independent. So we could actually talk about a breakup here because they drew my eye to this. To the couple here that is cuddling. And the 9 of Pentacles is very abundant in their own right, very independent, but it's also a card for being single. Yeah. You will gain shortly the ability to see behind the veil if you haven't gained that ability already. It's in any case, like I said, highly abundant with the Nine of Pentacles here. Very prosperous, and just know thyself is what that is, right? That's about authenticity and standing up for who you are and for your values, and that makes you so incredibly abundant because then you're automatically on your path. And that may have been triggered by a relationship that didn't work out in the past. That could be romantic, or it could have been any other relationship. And this is something in the realm of soul contracts, meaning the two of you, whoever we're talking about, agreed upon this because they are helping you here on your path. This is a chance for you to step into your path if you haven't done so yet. And they represent that opportunity, or represented that. And that's something good to understand and to know here, right? Because that makes things a little bit easier for us sometimes. Oh yeah, we have a tower moment here. The roof is on fire. Oh my God, I just heard the roof is on fire. That one, what was it? Oh, something dogs. Anyways, that's a song. There may be something in there for you. So that was quite hefty for you, quite heavy energy here for you. But also, again, it's going to make things easier when you switch your perspective on the whole thing, why it happened. That's a really good question here. Why did it happen really, right? The higher aspect of it. Why did it have to break away? Well, naturally, because it no longer served a certain purpose for your highest good and for the highest good of everyone involved. So it really had to break away. But we only sometimes see those things in retrospect, when we're like, okay, maybe I did have to get a divorce, but that was for my highest good. We'll know like 2, 3, maybe 5 years down the road later, right? When we're like, wow, I've grown so much. I would have never grown this much if I didn't have to go through that pain. Yeah. But that's a very important moment in your life here. That is for sure. That is for sure. That's interesting. How do I describe that? Do you know how, and I'm only trying to describe because I have no idea what this is called. Do you know how oil on water, what that looks like motor oil, for example, the colorfulness of it? Yeah, that's interesting. The colorfulness of it, I see that kind of a glimmering reflection is what I see here. Of course, when I'm thinking about oil and water, they don't mix, yet they look that looks really pretty, right? Really pretty. I see that kind of a reflection here. Whatever that means to you. Like that rainbow kind of a color, but very intense. Very intense. Yeah, you left a situation or a person for sure with the 8 of Cups. Absolutely. Because that had come to a point of deterioration where you could no longer take it, and it was just like, okay, I don't have another choice. That's what that is, the 8 of Cups, and you're just like tearful event and leaving that situation and or person. And I see kind of being bitter about that at first. Yeah, but that's the contrast here. See that? Kind of being bitter and like tearful, not really wanting to leave, but really having to leave. That's what that is. And then the 9 of Pentacles, that's the contrast, realizing, wow, I'm really good on my own. Maybe you're learning that nobody else can give you whatever you were craving from that relationship but you. And then that's an important lesson to, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's a very important lesson to learn here. You have the Emperor, which is Aries energy, combined with the 9 of Pentacles is here. You're really stepping into your power here, which is really beautiful. Really stepping into that power, really assuming that leadership position, being like, yeah, I've been through some stuff here, but that was not in vain. I really realized that I need to be the one who is in control of my life. And I don't mean in control as like that, but in the sense of you have to make yourself happy. You really have to see to that, because that's where it's at, right? We cannot expect another person to do that for us. And yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like a lot of people may say that, but once you've actually lived through it and experienced what that actually means and how many areas of your life may be affected by this. You'd be surprised. Like, I am still surprised about that. I'm like, wow, I did expect that person to do that for me, but that happened unconsciously, right? Until I made myself aware of it and was like, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I'm going to do that for myself from now on. And if another person decides to step into that situation, then it's like the cherry on top, right? So that's really, really cool. But yeah, that is very important for us to learn and to understand. Yeah, and that is gorgeous. I see you doing that here, and that's the blessing that comes sort of in disguise. And that's the thing that I had in my head. Maybe they'll show you blessings in disguise, and this situation is one such blessing, right? That you can really pull from. And now that we're so far in already, maybe I should mention that these readings are designed for those that seek personal and or spiritual growth. So it means they can be triggering, right? It's not your regular he said, she said tarot reading, which, like, no judgment. It's everything's cool, that it's here, it's good, it's here for a reason, right? But that's not that type of a reading. So the Queen of Wands here, that is someone who's highly committed and who, because of that Tower, because of that hurt that happened, was really starting to realize how committed she or he was to him or herself, and started to really take care of their body, about how do I say, about their values. Really start to know your value system here. What are really your boundaries? What are your values? How would you like to walk through life? That's that kind of thing. So there's a deep thinking involved here, very deep thinking. And also that action part of, yeah, I'm going to be wild and free, for example. And that is me. And that's cool because there's only one me. So that's quite beautiful here. Let's see. There are 3 more cards from the tarot. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. I'm immediately getting like international. International. I'm also getting bigger picture. Bigger picture here. There's a bigger picture at play. And there may be some elements that surprise you, as we previously discussed here already. There's an element of surprise here. You already start, at that point, you already started to take action in the right direction for you. This is the process of making up your mind. What is it that you really want, and what's not only going to benefit you, but others as well. And now this could be on an international level here, for sure. For example, doing something on YouTube. I don't know what it is, right? But it's something creative. Yeah, and it's going to bring justice to a situation here, definitely. For some of you, this could denote to a just trial if we're talking about an actual divorce, because it was mentioned here. If we're not talking about that, then it's just scales being balanced, like I said with the karma card here. Yeah. Absolutely. It's really nice. It's Libra energy too. And you have the Tower again, which is so crazy because, I mean, we have 3 different piles, and for 2 towers to appear in that deck, I mean, 2 decks here, same position, that's just crazy again. So this is nothing small here. But again, fear not, because this is something that needs to happen for you here in order for you to show up as the Queen of Rods, as this one here, right? As this one. And it's very, very important because it's in the realm of free yourself. Know yourself and free yourself from preconditions. That's what that is. And that Tower is helping you move through that dense, difficult kind of an energy in order to come out on the other side like super strong, super, like more in touch with yourself, which is awesome because that is so freeing. No longer being dependent on the opinions of others, right? Or how society may perceive you. No, you're just like on your own, very independent, very abundant as well. Yeah. You've got the Spiral from the Shamanic Oracle card with the number 50 breaking down to a 5, which is change. Yeah, change is absolutely in the air here for you. And it's taking you down, right? Deep down within yourself. That's what that is. Turquoise is going to be very good for you here, is what I feel. Turquoise, which is also a stone of protection, but it must have other qualities as well, because I don't feel so much the need for protection, although you may feel vulnerable. That's what that is. Okay, there's not an actual anything around that like an actual danger or anything around, not at all. It's just like you may feel very vulnerable because so much is breaking away, so much old stuff and stagnant energy is starting to really move. So you may feel the need for some extra, and turquoise is what they recommend here. Yeah, they're really taking you down and then back up again. It's like going deep within, really figuring things out. Like, what do you really want? So this is a journey for sure. You have the direction guardian, choose your path, which is so funny because of the Two of Wands that we had already, because it's like, really choose your path, honey. Where is it that you want to go? Let me read that one for you. It's also very much angelic light, love, and protection here that is coming in for you. The Eye of Horus is really big, which is denoting to the pineal gland, to the third eye that is opening and very present within some of you here, definitely. Some of you really may be studying up on mysticism, on occult, on the occult, on tarot, on oracle cards, on what's it called, astrology. That's what I see here. This is very specific. Okay, direction guardian. Let me read that one for you. There he is. And it's quite beautiful. It is. It's not an easy process to go through, but it's so beneficial. Choose your path. Connect with your deepest desires. Then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go, when we are unsure of what is right for us or of the higher picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child cherub, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises, and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path which you know is going to make you light up. That's good advice. And choose with your heart. That's even better advice. That's awesome. That's really good. Yeah. So this is a blessing in disguise, I really feel. One that you may not immediately feel coming in as a blessing, but it's a huge blessing. Like, once you work through this, wow, like what awaits you is quite amazing. And you have a prayer. There's only four prayer cards in this whole entire guardian angel deck here. So let me read that one to you. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I am fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I am lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Thank you. Oh, my lovely ones. I really hope this was insightful to you and helped you in some way, and maybe to see or to perceive or maybe to get a different understanding of your situation here. Okay, I'm sending you much love, my sweethearts, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys, hello. If you have picked pile number 2 with the glass, then this is your reading. What I forgot to mention is when we reach the 10,000 subscriber mark, then you'll receive a 20% discount on all extendeds for that particular month that we reach the 10,000 subscribers in, as well as on all private readings that I offer here. So that's really exciting. Please hit that subscribe button if you like. And I'm super excited to hit those 10,000 subscribers. Yes, thank you so much again for all your subscriptions already. It really means a lot. So, your reading, pile number 2. Are you ready? So, we have here the Shamanic Oracle card. We have the Guardian, the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card, and the Guardian Angel card. These I'll read to you later. For those that have been following me for a while know this. For the newbies, that's the deal here. But I switch the readings up, so whatever wants to come out, when it wants to come out, that's what I'll do. 3 of those, of the tarot, of the, oh my goodness, why can't I focus? What's it called? Rider-Waite deck, of course. And the tarot of the Old Path here. We'll get started right away. Wow. Oh, wow. You have the Knight of Cups here, my friends, with your first card. So there's a love offer pending. Is this a blessing already? I don't know. But it feels strong. It feels just either this is on your mind, like that's what you want, you're expecting some kind of a love offer, or you recently received one and pondering about it. Like, is this real? What is this all about? What is this all about? 5 of Pentacles, which is some sort of a lack. Maybe before in your relationships, they weren't so awesome. Maybe. Or the previous relationship, hence is why you're sort of hesitant of accepting that love offer that is coming your way or that is here already, right? These couldn't contradict each other more because that one's really sincere, right? They really thought about it and they really want to like move in and make that offer. And this is really not so great energy, right? And yeah, it's lack mentality, or the advice here is to really start with a clean slate. Look at what is coming in here, which is really, really amazing for what it is, right? Go on that date, right? Go on that date, just try, just see how it is. How was the ride to the date? How was the food at the date? You know, really enjoy. How was the conversation? No one says you have to do anything, right? It's just an offer from someone who is really well-meaning here. But there's something that is kind of holding you back. And that's the 5 of Pentacles. Really haven't experienced maybe not so great things, again, in past relationships, maybe like early childhood as well, could be. However, these just don't fit, and it feels really weird, like the energy feels really weird. Yeah. The rest of the card is really awesome. Cards. You have the Empress here. This is a reminder of who you are, who you truly are. Thank you, Spirit. You are not that. You are not that. You are that. You are her. And it doesn't matter if you're female or male. You are that. You are a leader in your own right. You are very, very nurturing. You are not that. They really keep stressing that. And it's in the realm of healing heart chakra. There's a lot of green. There's also hope. You've never given up hope. But it's also at the same time a lack of hope and trust in what is coming in for you right now, because that is a blessing, okay? That is a blessing that is being offered here to you. Do not allow that old energy to hold you back, because it's here now. You manifested it somehow despite that energy, right? Which is kind of weird. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. And it must be the same thing for you. Maybe a little bit of confusion here as well. The reminder is you are incredibly abundant. You are incredibly nurturing. See yourself for who you truly are, which is the Empress or the Emperor, right? But more so the Empress. It's more in the realm of divine feminine And it includes males as well. It's just that female, divine feminine side within ourselves. Remember that. Remember that. Nurture yourself. And when you start to nurture yourself, others will profit as well. And this love offer is really, really gorgeous. Yeah, to those of you that are not waiting on a relationship to come in, this is also a love offer to yourself. To yourself. Make that offer to yourself. Make yourself feel abundant. Make yourself feel like an empress, right? And that includes very much the body, because the divine feminine is very connected to our body. Yeah. And to really listening to our body. What is our bodies trying to tell you, right? Because when we're in our day-to-day stuff, we very often forget about our body. We forget to drink, to eat properly, to sleep properly. We may have stress, right? And that sort of a thing. When we really set aside time for our bodies to... Man, I'm sorry. I'm really lacking words today. Like, there's a fog in my head, and I don't know if it's to do with that particular reading, because I had that in the pile 1 as well. So I apologize. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. But when we really set aside time for ourselves, and that's a good thing, and really listen. Like myself right now, I'm like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. So you may feel the same, because I didn't have that energy before I started the reading, but it started as soon as I shuffled the cards. It was like weird. I was like confused. Something feels kind of weird. Okay, so anyways, you guys, you have the Ace of Wands here right now, which is a completely new beginning, and it's very passionate. It's that transformative process, right? You realized you are the Empress, and it's here right now, that love offer, either to yourself or coming from the outside towards you. And it promises great success here. Very, very awesome. Very good energies. That is good energy. That is really good energy. The other stuff, not so much. So try to focus on that and leave the past behind. Let the past be the past and move on. There's a lot in these readings lately where it's like, leave the past behind. And I heard a lot about timelines as well, and felt it myself, how strong you can choose to be in one timeline, like the old timeline, and then you can switch to the new, but you have to raise your vibration. Maybe this love income and offer here is helping you raise your vibration. It definitely helps you to move on and go to greener pastures here, smoother waters for sure. 6 of Swords, you're really, really moving on. And this is mentally, and that's a thing. Our thoughts, they have quite the impact, especially when we're high vibrational. They have more impact than we think, right? Because we're manifesting all the time, basically. So we need to watch our thoughts. And what I feel here is leaving that lack mentality behind. Leaving it behind. And starting anew, which is beautiful. You have 2 aces, which within a really short reading. So this may be a bit scary or new territory for you, right? It's like, I'm like, I know the old, and I know the feeling of lag. I may be comfortable here, but you're really called to really step away from that, mate, and really come over to this place here with the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel speaking on your real feelings, like I just did with you, because that felt really good. It felt really good just to say it, like what's going on. So also for you here, just say what's going on. Explain to them your offer. I love your offer, right? Thank you so much. However, I'm still struggling with this. I'm trying to get away from this. They may have a solution for you, or you may find a solution within that. Okay, but it's really moving on from that and getting to a different timeline here and coming into stability. This is a real offer and a blessing that is coming in here for you in terms of stability. Yes, you're going to have to work for it, right? But it is here. This is an offer. This is your blessing that is right here, that love offer. And it's here for you right now, right? Right now. Wow, no way. Oh my God. Okay, you have the Empress here again, and that is crazy. That is really crazy, because we had that with pile 1, although it was a tower. But here we have the Empress. I shuffled these cards like really thoroughly. And for 2 different decks to spit out 2 of the same cards in that same pile, what are the odds? So you have the Empress again, that reminder, like really hold yourself high. Really hold yourself high. Realize who you are. Realize who you are at your core, mate, here. Really. Because you are abundant. You are beautiful. You are beautiful in your own right. Each and every one of us is. That's about that inner light and really shining it. Expressing yourself here. Expressing yourself and being very comfortable within that. And I was thinking also, I was thinking about her, the Queen of Pentacles here. Being at home in your body. Being at home in your body, being cool. No longer feeling any lack of anything, but really being very, very abundant. I mean, look at these two. They could truly not be more abundant, right? Look at that. Both kind of chill. She's even more chill than her. She's reflecting still. Very at home in her body. Oh, this has to do with the solar plexus as well. A lot of yellow. So the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. There's heart stuff being healed. And the solar plexus, which is our joy in life. You shall no longer lack. You shall lack no longer. That's the topic here, and that's the blessing. And hence the stability is coming in, and that offer to really get on that train, on that different kind of a timeline here. Yeah, and this is new, and you may feel a bit defensive about this even, especially our ego is going to be like, what, all this new stuff? I don't want this. It's threatening me, says the ego, right? That's what that is with that Page of Swords. But you're called to discard that. Really discard that. You're like, no, I'm the Empress. Excuse me. You're a page. Excuse me. You're a page. I'm the Empress here. I am the one who creates my life. It's good that you're here, ego. Thank you for your input, but I'm still the ruler over my kingdom here. And that's important. That is really gaining control over your thoughts, like over the mental area here, and allowing for all that new goodness to come in. This is good reading. Yeah, the circle. You have the circle. With the number 8, which is highly successful. Like 8 is really, really awesome. That's calling you into abundance for sure. Oh man. What I hear with this is there are many involved. Now this is talking about ancestral stuff, ancestral timeline. So that feeling of lack may have been in your family for generations. And that could be in any area. That could be financial, emotional, lack of self-confidence. You make your pick here, right? Whatever applies to you. And that's that. And yeah, there are many. Could also denote 2 lifetimes, that you may have been dragging that along lifetimes. Again, same thing really. This has to do with time, because time is not linear. And you may have lived the lives of, let's say, your mother, right? You may have been her in a different lifetime, or you may have been your grandmother or your father or whoever, right? But this is that. You have been many. And now it is time. It is time to free yourself of that cycle here. It is time. That's an opportunity. It won't be the last, right? But it's a good opportunity right now. Good opportunity right now to move forward. No way. This is, wow, the Traveler, move in a different direction, right? That is crazy. Wow. I love when that happens. I love it so much. Okay, Traveler, let's see. Wow. And I was thinking I couldn't read today. It turns out I can. So, Traveler. Weird. All right. Turns out you can too. Turns out it may feel weird in the beginning, right? It may feel like, oh my God, like with anything new that we're learning, it's like that confusion comes in, like maybe I shouldn't do this. And that's also that energy with the page, right? Be new to stuff and still trying to figure everything out. And yes, it may feel clumsy in the beginning, but it will get so much better and you'll gain momentum quickly and it'll then pick up from there quickly. That is good stuff. And that's your blessing. Move in a new direction. Welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or to the inner worlds. The Traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way. And ancestral wisdom, what did I say, is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. And only you can. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone and your angels and ancestors are there for you. The road you are on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If it isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You're also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've grown really as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for life. Okay, cool. Wow. Big readings. Yeah. Intuition. You have intuition. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. All right, I really hope this was helpful to you in some shape or form. All the best to you. Much love and light. Thank you guys for your subscriptions and for watching, for all your likes and beautiful comments. And I'm sending you my love. See you next time. Bye. Hi guys. Hello. If you have picked pile number 3 with the fossil, then this is your reading. What I forgot to mention is thank you so much for all of your subscriptions. Once we reach 10,000 subscribers, then you'll receive a 20% discount on all extended and all private readings for that month in which we reach the 10,000 subscribers. Again, thank you so much. The channel has been growing so fast and I'm really grateful to you for that. That's awesome. All right, let's hop into your reading, shall we? We have here the Shamanic Oracle card, we have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card, and we have the Guardian Angel card. These I'll read to you later. All right, let's see, whatever else wants to come out in the tarot. And by the way, these messages are for those that seek personal and or spiritual growth, and they can be triggering. So far, judging by pile 1 and 2, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So, we'll see. Okay. You have the 7 of Cups right now, which is having to make a decision. If you've made your decision, stick with it, please, because it's really working well for you. That's that. There's no option really better than the other. You can choose from either cup. It has to do with diving into your emotions and just feeling your way through. Or you may have felt your way through with a decision that you were making, and it's promising. Again, if you've made your choice already, it's perfect because it's going to be very, very prosperous with the 8 of Pentacles here. You've mastered your craft. You're working away. Now, that could mean on a job. That could mean a passion project. It could also mean like personal growth, spiritual growth. It's working really well, whatever you're doing here, really, really well. And you've mastered it. Like it's almost automatic is what I'm getting here. It's like you're so good at this that it's almost, you almost don't have to look at what you're doing because it comes intuitively. It's almost like when we learn how to drive a car, and then we don't have to think about it anymore, what we're doing. We're talking about that kind of a state, and that's very, very beneficial. The Seven of Wands here. You've been working hard on this, and you've been going at it by yourself. Like, you may be the lone warrior here who's really taking care of business, whatever that is for you. Could very well be a passion project though, because there's a lot of action that I see here. Yeah, and again, that prosperity aspect here. Like, keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Oh, wow. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Again, like I really felt very much with the Seven of Cups here, going into your emotion. The King of Cups is ready to offer their cup. Offer their cup here. That could be you. We could be talking about you. But it's someone whose cup is overflowing, right? They're standing in their emotions. They're comfortable with all of their emotions because they've befriended them and they understand their emotions for what they are. They're messages from your soul who is trying to guide you towards your highest purpose, right? So really feel into where it is that you need to go, what decision you need to make here. All of them are good. It's just a matter of fact what lights you up, and then follow that path. Wow. Could there be another person involved? Possibly. Wow. The Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. Now we could be talking internally. Look at this. This is beautiful. We could be talking internally. Like maybe someone's making a love offer to you, and that's a profound love offer. Or it could be internally, or you should be or could be making that love offer to someone, right? And you're really determined. However, again, it could be internally as well, like really befriending your emotions here, and that's the highest, for the highest benefit of everyone involved, really. Oh my god, that is so gorgeous. A lot of blue, a lot of blue, a lot of knowing is what I feel here. A lot of knowing, like you knew. If we're talking about a relationship here, it's you knew this person before. It's about instant recognition. The Queen of Swords is someone who's highly intuitive, is also in touch with his or her spirituality here, very much. And in the receptive mode, being in the receptive mode. Either way, it's really balanced. Like the emotions here between the two of you or internally, very, very balanced. It's very gorgeous energy. Like really being a friend to yourself or a friend to your emotions and understanding yourself, your body through your emotions. Beautiful. And that is really serving you. You have the Fool card. Yeah. The Fool card, Major Arcana, which is really something burned you, like in the past. And you learn from that. You're really walking away from that. You're like, that lifestyle, that person no longer served me, right? I made a decision and I really move towards my own abundance here and towards what I feel is right for my life. And it looks really amazing here. And again, we have that connotation to many roads here. Do you see this up there? There are so many paths that you can take, and they're all going to make you grow. There's no right or wrong in this, right? Really no right or wrong. It's a transformative process. With any journey that we go on, it's really a transformative process from what's it called? From a caterpillar to a butterfly. That's what that is. And that's quite the transformation, right? That requires effort. So it depends on where in your journey you are, but it's definitely highly beneficial for you here, definitely. And the Fool card, they are trusting, like their gut instinct. They're like, oh no, this is not, again, trusting their emotions here, trusting their instincts to really bring them to where it is that they need to go, trusting spirit to really take them where they need to go, right? Because that's highly beneficial, again. And even if that means that they have to go at it by themselves for a little while. Talking about spiritual awakening or the call, hearing the call. This is Gabriel in the card, the Archangel Gabriel in the card, really making himself known here. This is karma. Yeah, really hearing the call and being like, yeah, I want to, it's almost like, yeah, I want to be reborn. It's really, it's in connection with the Fool card here. I want to be reborn. Yes, please. That's that kind of an energy. I no longer want to feel or be in that old cycle, but you're already past that is what I feel here. You must have already made your decision for most of you, because you're like, I don't want that. I don't want to be burned again. So you're really stepping out and stepping into that new portal, into that new kind of a way of doing things here. Wow. Haha. You have the Page of Cups here. So now you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and that love offer here that is coming in for you. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Wow. So for some of you, this could actually be a really, really cool relationship that is headed straight towards you. And that has to do with that spiritual calling. So maybe the two of you are going to do something together, like on that path, maybe even walk it together. Oh my God, to some of you maybe even have a child together. Wow. This is like a child of love is what I'm hearing. Oh my goodness, this is very specific. A child of love. Wow, a child, very specific still, that has great importance here on earth. Great importance here on earth. You know, you will know who I'm talking to here. You will know, they tell me. You will know who they're talking to here. Very specific, definitely not for all of you. Wow, that's a big message, however. Cool, okay. And the last card out from the tarot is the Ace of Coins. Now this is something that is divinely given. It's a chance for a new beginning, new stability here is right there for you. And it's huge. Again, it's really, really big. And when we were talking about portals, there you go. It's like leaving the old behind and being like, you may see that mountain already. You're like, yep, that's where I need to go. I don't know how I'm going to get there. See that? See that mountain? I don't know what kind of perils or what kind of adventures are awaiting me here on that path to there. But I am going to go because the promise, Spirit is promising me something. And it's almost like they're luring you in with that call also. It's like you must have gained knowledge on something or felt something. Again, maybe a spiritual awakening that made you so aware of that there's so much more. And you're like, oh, wow, okay. I really need to like step up my game and leave this and step into something else. Really something else, and follow that path. I may not know where this is guiding me, but I know, I can feel it, like I can sense it, that this is really good for me and for my growth and for everybody else involved. Wow, okay. You have the Sweat Lodge, the Sweat Lodge. Yeah, get ready with the number 54 breaking down to a 9, which is the completion of a cycle. The Sweat Lodge always denotes to second chances. So this is leaving, when you go in there, right, to leave everything behind. And usually what's interesting is kind of reverse, because when you go in there, Sweat Lodges are pitch black. However, this one isn't. This one's really like lit up by divine light here. So when you go in there and leave the past behind and truly mean it, you will be granted the help to do so, okay? And then you walk out with a lot more knowledge, a lot more wisdom. And that's the chance of that one here, of new stability, of something different. Something different. And it has to do with that choice here. Are you willing? Are you willing to do this or no? And that's up to you. Like, face your shadows. That's a big one here. Possibly face previous lives. Yeah, but it's a good chance here, right? It's a really good chance. May feel kind of dense as you're entering that Sweat Lodge, and kind of like unknown, but it's really, really beneficial, really beneficial. And we have the stargazer. Set your sights higher. Set your sights higher. Okay. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish could come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak, with its sparkles and light, shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals, because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. You are on the verge of a miracle, yes. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe, and the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. Wow, my God, these messages are all so big. And this is not in the scale of weeks. This is like a longer time. All of those bigger cards that I did today, they're really over a scope of time. And they're big, like really bigger picture stuff. And I feel those are blessings in disguise. And maybe I should title the bigger card readings like that, the blessings in disguise, because that's what all of those three were, really. Wow, okay. And you have a prayer card. And it's funny because pile number 2 got a prayer card as well, and there are only 4 in this whole entire deck. And again, the odds that this is coming out like that. Okay. So, dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. All right. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I really hope this was insightful to you, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for all your likes, shares, subscriptions, beautiful, beautiful comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll send you much love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.